A lot of guys, of course, think Filipino women are just looking to come to America for a better life. They only want to come to get the green card. That's not true. She wants to stay home. She wants to stay with her family. She's not looking to go to America. Not everybody wants to go run into America because it's the place to be. It's good to be back. Actually, I was here. I met Rose at AFA February. We came to the tour around February, and we got engaged around February 2nd in her hometown. The way I came to AFA again was researching through the internet, looking for my true love. And AFA brought me to the Philippines, where I met Rose, who are currently engaged. And her family and her community have really, they already miss me. They bonded with me really quick. And oh my gosh, she's gone, they miss me. So I can't wait to get back.
So after being here and then leaving for a while and coming back, what, if anything, changed for you guys?
Changed? Well, of course, we got stronger. I mean, anything. I mean, we missed each other immensely. I'm starting to pick up on the language, besides learning some words here and there slowly but sure, and as well as I'm also teaching a little bit of English. So one thing about Filipinos is it's really that family thing that I wanted. I think that we don't have an empty house ever. And sometimes I have to ask her, hey, can we have some time just for me and you? But usually her mom, her father, her brother, every relative, I met every relative, again, even the community. So, I mean, it's a real, once you are involved with the Filipino, you're involved actually with not just her, but a huge family. And I think that's one thing I've had to learn or adapt to.
How have you coped with the challenges of a long-distance relationship?
Well, I focus on work, to provide. You know, as a man, you're a provider. So when I am home, I have a routine. I get up, I go to work. I get home, I work out. Being a little older, I always have a routine. I work out just about every day, try to eat healthy, stay healthy. And then I call her. We sit on the phone for a while before I go to bed, and it's the same routine the next day. But every time we're talking, we're always making an itinerary or a plan, or what's our next step, you know, whether it's a visa, whether it's a passport, whether it's what are we doing as far as land, what are we doing as far as, you know, finances, how are we planning? Everything's a plan. You just can't, you have to plan before you come here. So I have to prepare myself every time I come here. Before I leave the States, I got to make sure all the bills are paid, but then also I've got to look about taking care of her here also. So it's not just we talk, we're constantly growing and communicating, and I think it makes us prepared. So I'm not as surprised when I come back to the Philippines. Every time I come back, I'm like, okay, I know this, I know what's going on here. I know what to expect.
What's different about being in a relationship with a Filipino?
Well, my questions have been answered. You know, are they really traditional? Are they true? What's different? Again, they take care of you. I know when I wake up in the morning, you want coffee. You know, you hungry? You know, your clothes are dirty. Let me help you wash your clothes. I mean, they do that stuff, you know, that you don't see as much back home. She looks up for me in the morning and says, "Are you okay?" You know, and that's what I love about her. You know, is that she cares about me. You know, that's simple things, you know, that you just don't get, that attention to detail, you know, that commitment to a relationship, you know, that's what I like. And that's what I would always long for. So I will sacrifice pretty much anything for true love, true care, true, you know what I mean? Just somebody who actually cares about you, you know, and pays attention to you. And that's something that, you know, that's priceless. And that's why, you know, the Filipino women are, from what I've read and learned, is for real, in my case.
You know, there are guys out there that don't believe this is possible, that don't believe that you can actually meet someone here and actually have a lasting relationship. What would you say to them?
It's hogwash. It's really a mindset. A lot of guys, of course, think, oh, the Filipino women are just looking to come to America for a better life. She wants to stay home. She wants to stay with the family. She's not looking to go to America to where the showers are and the convenience store. She wants to stay here. But yeah, she wants better here, but she wants to stay home. Not everybody wants to go run into America because it's the place to be. You know, the cost of living here is a little bit less. It's, you know, so I can live more comfortably for simple pleasures. I'm not looking for the big things. If I wanted some big stuff, I can go buy, but I don't need it. I just need to be happy. So as long as I'm happy, I'm good. You know, so a lot of these guys, you know, they only want to come to get like the green card, whether it's a Latin country, whether it's any other country. They just want a green card. They just want to come back and make, that's not true. You mean, you just, I'm not going to say that it's in all cases. I'm just in my experience. That's the way I say things. In my experience, that's not true. It's you have to do the research and you have to study the woman. You have to know the woman. You have to understand the woman and you have to pay attention, you know. So you just can't go by a book by its cover. You actually got to read it. So I've learned, you know, reading a book of Selena here. So, and I like it thus far. So I'm going to go to the end.
So what advice would you give to those guys who ultimately want to be successful with this like you've been?
In any relationship, there's no perfect relationship. There were several guys I came with to the last social that were very particular, very picky. You have to give up some of those picky things. Some of those, well, she's, too big, or she's too small, or she's got too many kids, or she has no many kids. You got to kind of look a little bit deeper into it. What are you looking for? So you got to, in your mind, when you come here, you got to know what you're looking for, and you got to stick to that. But have a little bit of gray or shade area. There are areas that you may have to work with. Don't be too specific. I talk to a lot of guys. Another thing is a lot of guys, again, they don't understand girls from the province or some areas how they live. And some guys will go out to where they live and go, oh no, I can't do this or whatever. Being me and being a Marine, being in lots of conflicts and lots of areas where it's uncomfortable, it was okay to me. I understood, but I understood also how to fix it and how to make it a better place also. You can make things comfortable. So a lot of guys said, oh my gosh, I don't know. So it's really, you have to know the woman, you have to know what you're looking for. And again, what I was looking for was traditional, family-oriented, hardworking people, which Filipinos are. They're not giving stuff, they work for it. And they appreciate it. That's another thing, and I'm glad you brought that up. They're very appreciative of what you do for them. That's what I can take from everything I've done. When I go and visit our family, everybody, even if it's the little things or the big things, they're like, thank you so much. They're very appreciative. You don't get that back home. And to me, that just makes me just want to hey, whatever. Doesn't bother to me. Because what you give, you get back. I'm glad I made the trip. I'm glad I did what I did. Sometimes I pray a lot. And I always ask for God, take me somewhere, do something, help me out. And he answered. So I was blessed. That's only having faith. So you have to have faith. And that's another thing I told guys at the social. You have to have faith that you're making the right decision. And then once you do it, you stick with it. Because if you're a good enough man and strong enough man, you can get yourself out of whatever situation. Don't be scared. There's always a way out, and you're not committed to having to be with a woman or something. But just do your research, open your mind up, and understand what you're coming to. So, like I said, every guy has a different goal or different what they're looking for. You go what you're looking for. I knew what I was looking for, so I'm good.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
DavoWomen.com.